Okay, so we just got our exit stamp for Colombia. You guys want to see the border? This is the bridge we're gonna cross. Walk across here, we'll get our entry stamp into Ecuador, and then we'll be all set, I think.
Let's put the camera away. It makes me nervous.
Hello, Ecuador.
This pamphlet is so helpful. Tells us what to look for with the taxis, license plates, cameras, and panic buttons. And she was so nice. She did judge me a little bit because my last name is Hispanic and I don't speak Spanish. It's okay, I judge myself.
We should be in Quito in 6 hours. Our bus is kind of leaving. A bunch of vendors just keep coming on.
We're like running on.
This lady right there, she's like selling some sort of queso with something, I don't know. Before we got on the road again.
Those guys will be back. We made it to the hostel, finally.
It's cold in here.
That bus ride was so long. Stopped like every second to pick up someone new or drop someone off, and then they let vendors on, and then it was like a New York City subway, but like 10 times worse. The whole policia incident that happened earlier, one of the police officers were looking through the bags underneath, so I stuck my head out the window because I want to make sure that no one was stealing our stuff. And there was another guy who got on the bus and asked everyone for identification, and he ended up calling us off the bus. We were the only ones. He asked us to go get our bags, and we brought him over. He asked what we were doing there, where we were going, and he looked through my purse. Then he asked if we smoked, but he just did like this gesture, and then, oh, okay, yes. And then asked like if we smoke cigarettes, and we said no, no, no. And then he said, go, get out of here. We've had good experiences in each country so far, welcoming experiences. And we have this room all to ourselves right now. They're all bunk beds. Hola. Okay, good night guys. See you later. Bye. We're taking a tour. Rainbow ring. This church behind us took over 160 years to build. On the inside, I guess it's all gold, but you can't take pictures. If they see you with the camera, they will kick you out. Iglesia de la Campaña de Jesús.
Why Quito claims to be the middle of the world, right? Let's prove the theory.
This has been such a good tour. He knows his shit. That is a lot of animal crackers. Guys, we're at 10,000 feet right now. When we jumped out of the plane, we jumped at 12.5. We're almost as high as we were when we jumped out of the plane. That's crazy. We were just talking about walking up the stairs to this monument, the Virgin of Quito, but he said that at this little area here, they wait for tourists to get there and then they'll do whatever they want to.
Yeah, so they said pay $2 and just don't risk it, take a cab.
The place that we are visiting, and they might take a photo of us.
So this is the hostel that provides the free walking tours. These are all the tours they have going on throughout the week.
Okay, we're catching a bus ride from Community Hostel up to the equator. You guys get to go to the middle of the world with us. Hola.
planning to come to the equator today,
We didn't bring our passports.
but we can't get a stamp.
You bring your passport, you can get a stamp that says you're at the equator.
Is that a real snake?
It is real but dead.
Oh, it's real but dead.
Yes. So if you pee in the water, it swims up and then it's actually blood as a leech and it's Candiru. Candiru.
Oh, Candiru,
That's I'm gonna show you the process of the shrunken head. Do you know? Have you ever heard about it? Maybe.
Yes.
Head shrinkers. Yes. Entonces ayer.
No, it's real.
Yeah, this one is real. Because nobody knows even now how they can keep the same structure, make it small, and then they need to cook it with a combination of different herbs, but we don't know what kind. And in about 30 minutes, those plants will make the skin tiny.
They wore the heads as trophies almost. So these guys tie it up so that fish can't get inside. So this is the real equator. They don't say real, but it's the new one with GPS.
So now we are in Australia. Which way?
This way.
Clockwise.
So counterclockwise. Come on, Mark.
Perfect. I got it.
These hats are made out of sheep wool and corn.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Wow.
And imagine if you don't buy something here.
Okay, so we brought our copies. We're gonna get these stamped. Ooh, sweet. So officially, this is the original equator before we had technology with GPS and everything. So this is kind of like the mistake. And then the first one that we went to, that's the real equator. So we didn't bring the camera because we didn't want it to get stolen or just get drunk and lose it. And they said not to bring a cell phone either, but we're not staying here, so we have to bring it. But we're getting in this van to the bar.
It's electrifying.
Say hi, Connor.
Hey, how you doing?
Where are you from?
Live from Quito, from Dublin.